Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Farlie Solomons and today I'm going to show you how to create this BERRYLICIOUS look. So let's begin without wasting time. The first product that I've used today is my foundation. I have used two foundations, one is Bobbi Brown and the other one is Too Faced Born This Way. Bobbi Brown, my shade is Natural 4 and Too Faced is Light Beige. The primer that I've used today is Revlon Color Stay Eyeshadow Primer, and the palette that I've used today is Too Faced Natural Lust. The first shades that I've used is Call Me Back and Set in Stone from this palette, and this goes over the crease line. I have used the same brush that came along with this palette. And then Call Me Back, going over the crease line and diffusing the shades well. And then I have used Pin Down from the same palette, starting from the outer corner going towards the inner corner, just like that. Always in circles. Diffuse the shade well into the crease line. And then just to set the shade well, I'm just using a smaller blending brush and feathering the shades well into the crease line and diffusing it at the same time. And then going back with the same blending brush, I'm just going to go on the entire eyelid using Pin Down, using the shade Pin Down. Basically, you have to cover the entire eyelid with this shade. You may use a flat brush, but I have just used the same blending brush that I used for the crease line. This is a super easy look, and it's pretty quick too. And then I have gone with Peacocking from the same palette. What I have done is I have first, I did wet my brush with a setting spray, and then I dipped the brush into the shade. Basically, this just brings that foilish look on the eyelid. Basically, this enhances the shade a little bit more, and this gives you that wet kind of effect once you wet the brush. And then I have used Peep Show from the same palette. This goes basically on the inner corner. And then going back with Peacocking, I'm just going to diffuse the shade well on the eyelid. Going again with Pin Down, I am going on the lower lash line with the same shade. And I have used a smudging brush, and this is a pretty small thin brush, but you may also use a flat brush. So yep, and like you can see, I'm just connecting it upwards to the outer corner, and then using a blending brush, I'm just going to diffuse the shades well into the crease line so that you don't see any harsh edges. This is really very important because it's very essential to diffuse the shades as much as you can into the crease line. And then going with Love Spark from the same palette. Love Spark goes on the eyebrow, on the brow bone. This basically just highlights the brow bone. And then going back with Peep Show. Peep Show goes on the lower lash line, starting from the inner corner, connecting to Pin Down, connecting to the shade Pin Down. So basically from the inner corner to the middle of the lower lash line. To fill the waterline, I have used Maybelline Hyper Sharp Liner, and this is in brown. For the mascara, I have used Nars Climax Black. This mascara is black, so yeah, this is how it looks like. I did go off camera and I did apply my false eyelashes, as you can see. With the mascara, I'm going on both the upper lashes as well as the lower lashes too. And for the concealer, I have used Bobbi Brown today. All the items will be in the description box for sure. And if you're confused and you do not understand my pronunciation, please have a look at the description box. And I have used a beauty blender just to diffuse the concealer. I do not use that much of concealer because I'm not a really big fan of concealers, but sometimes I do like to use a little bit of concealer. And as you can see, I'm just diffusing it as much as I can into the skin. I have used Nars loose powder just to pat over the concealer that I have used. So basically this prevents the concealer from creasing. That's how it looks like, and pretty nice. And then I have gone with Too Faced Natural Face palette. Then I have used Too Faced Natural Face Highlight, Blush and Bronzing Face Palette. And from this palette I have used Sunny Honey just to contour my face a little bit and add a little bit of a structure to my face, because right now, as you can see, it's pretty flat. So this is really important to me, and this is my favorite bronzer. I mean, I can't deny that. I love Too Faced products. It goes really well with my skin. And as you can see, I am shaping my nose a little bit. This is really very important. And please don't forget, if you're using any contouring or any bronzers, don't forget to shape the nose also. This is really important. And that's it. That's how it looks like. And then for the blush, I used Pink Sand from the same palette. This palette really smells wonderful. It's heaven. Use Starlight and Satin Sheets together to highlight the cheekbones, chin, the bridge of my nose, and the cupid of my upper lip. It's a pretty nice and reasonable palette. I would suggest this palette. It's all in one. And this is how the look actually looks like without a lip shade. For the lips, I have used Sephora Cream Lip Stain, and the shade is 16. It's a very beautiful shade, and it is actually, like it says, it is a cream lip stain. It's matte, and it just stays on the lips, you know, for a long time. And so yep, this is the final look. This is the final look. I hope you guys like this tutorial as much as I loved creating this look for you. Stay tuned for much more videos, and if you liked this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like. I shall see you in my next videos. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.